Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well and having a nice weekend. I am back after a short break that I had to take from posting videos every Sunday for you guys because I got sick, as you can also probably still notice from my voice, and I had it like it was impossible to film or do anything, so I decided to take a short break. But I'm coming today with a super cool video, and this time I am super excited because I have already done a similar haul. As you can also just see from the title of this video, I am extremely excited to be able to collaborate with this brand again. I have posted, I think at the beginning of this year, a haul with Simple Retro, this great sustainable brand that has like this very beautiful vintage flair in their clothes, and I was very happy to get to collaborate with them again on this video, again with another haul for you guys. And these pieces are just so good. They are so dreamy, so vintage, so beautiful, so elegant. I'm a big fan of their work, and therefore I am just like even more excited to do like this video for you guys. As per usual, I will list all the links down below. You can also use my code Nadia10 to get 10% off of their website. And you know, I definitely like recommend to you guys always like pieces that I am very much so in love with, and these pieces are definitely also gonna be some that you will like because I think that they are just so great. So without taking much more time, I'm gonna start right away and let's get started. Alright guys, the first piece that I wanted to start this haul with is an extremely dreamy piece, and it's this very beautiful, gorgeous dress that comes like in this very sweet peachy color, I can say, or even a bit like rosy, and it's just so beautiful, you guys. Like I put this on and I was like, oh, why are you so pretty? Like it's just so good. I got this in a size extra S and it fits perfectly. I generally need to say that when I order from Simple Retro and also from the last video that I posted, I never had really any issues with their sizing, and even with their trousers or pants, which is generally a huge issue for me when I order, because you never know with the sizing. Sometimes it fits and sometimes it doesn't, but I feel like they are, or their clothes are very true to their size, and that's like just like, you know, kind of like a burden off our shoulders when we are ordering. But yeah, this dress was just so perfect. It comes in these beautiful colors. It's definitely also very autumny, I feel, because I can definitely see this being worn with a trench coat on top and with a pair of boots and so on, or also just like a pair of loafers. I just find this to be like extremely versatile, but also definitely for the summertime. It has like this very beautiful like button details on the chest area. It comes in a very flowy way at the bottom part of it, and I really loved it. Like it's so dreamy. As I said, they have a very vintage flair to their clothes, which is something that comes very close to my personal style. But yeah, I really love this one. Super beautiful, great material. It is not see-through at all, which is an issue that I generally have when I'm buying dresses. So it's definitely always just very nice to not have to think about like, okay, do I have to wear something underneath? And this one just fits perfect like a glove, and it's just a great material, and I was so in love with this one. So yeah, we'll link this down below. Next piece that I got, also staying kind of like in very similar tones, is this very beautiful knitted top that comes in this very beautiful kind of like pinkish color. It has very beautiful like details on it. It's extremely soft, you guys, and also a little bit stretchy, I would say, which is nice because it's definitely not like the ones that kind of stick into your body in a very weird way. For me, my favorite part regarding this sweater is this very beautiful like neck details that it has. It's just like worked so well, I feel, and I really loved it. It's not itchy at all, which is also something that I hate. I got this in a size S and it fits also perfectly. It's definitely not like an oversized kind of sweater. It definitely fits very true to the size, so keep that in mind before you want to order it. But it's really beautiful. It has like this very beautiful like details on it, like beautiful color. I can see this also being worn, for example, with a trench coat or with a blazer on top. It's definitely very classy dressy as well, but you can also style it, for example, with a pair of sneakers to also tone it down a little bit. And I really loved it. It's extremely warm, and I really loved it. Really cool. And as I said, for me the material plays a huge role, and that's something that I was never disappointed so far when it comes to Simple Retro. They have like this very beautiful like material, like so soft, and you can definitely see that it's like very qualitative, and that's just something that you can keep in mind, because it's really worth it to order from a place where you know that you will not be disappointed from their quality. And you know, this sweater showed that once again. I really loved it. Beautiful details, extremely like romantic and vintage. So yeah, really loved it. We'll link this also down below. So we were talking about their great pants and trousers section. This is the next piece that I will show you guys, and are this very beautiful, flowy, kind of like mustardy, yellowy, brownie tones, and I really love them. They are very flowy. They are definitely kind of like the masculine, oversized type of style of trousers, which I am currently obsessed with. I am definitely also wearing a pair of them right now. I really love this style, and this one for me has, or this pair has, some very beautiful details on it, which I fell in love with. It has like this double kind of like button detail here, which I don't know, gives you kind of like that snatch look around the waist, which I find it to be very nice. It also has like this kind of like faux pocket here, which is also so cute, and it kind of like gives something to the trousers and to the whole style of them. They're definitely, like as I said, a very flowy one, but don't be, I would say, fooled by them, because they are also quite thick, I would say. I mean, when I held them for the first time in my hand, the first thing that I noticed was like, oh, they are heavy. Like, I did not expect that, to be honest, because also on their website they seem kind of like very flowy and so on, and they are, but they are also quite like, I would say, thick and a bit like flowy, and also just kind of like a bit like heavy on the hand, which I find really nice, because it's especially nice for this like transitional period and for the fall season, where you still want to wear like trousers and not just like jeans and kind of like thicker things, but also like trousers that are elegant but are still giving you kind of like that comfort and that warmth. And I feel like these fulfill this purpose at their best. I really love them, and they fit so nicely, you guys. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just weird how well the pants fit. I got them in a size extra S, because if I know that I am ordering kind of like an oversized style of pants or trousers, I always go with the smallest size, because I know, being like a very petite person, like I know that I have to go for the smaller one when I go for more like oversized styles of clothes. And definitely this was here also the right choice, because the extra S fits perfectly, not only around the waist, but also when it comes to kind of like the bagginess and also like the length and so on. I might maybe shorten them just a little bit, because I feel that it's really like a very small difference, that I would want to have them a little bit shorter, but it's definitely not like problematic at all. And I could definitely see also keeping them just like the way they are, and styling them. And you know, these are kind of like the style of trousers that you can kind of like wear down or up. For example, I see them being worn at the office, but I also see them being worn and being extremely cool also with a pair of sneakers, and maybe like an oversized like trench coat or an oversized coat for the winter time. So yeah, I was very much in love with these ones. Can only further recommend them if you are looking for a pair of trousers in this style or in this color. So yeah, as I said, I got them in the size extra S, and I will also be linking them down below. The next piece that I got is a very cool t-shirt. I had actually seen these t-shirts on their website also a while back, but somehow like I never ordered them, and I thought this was like a great chance to get them as well. They come like in very different patterns and kind of like photos and design, but I chose this one that says Beijing here, and it has like a very kind of like, I don't know, romantic, vintagey kind of like design. I got this in a size M because as you guys know, I love a bit like an oversized style, especially when it comes to t-shirts. I like them to be very comfortable and a bit like baggy, so I got them in a size M. So you can see this is definitely quite baggy for me, but I personally love that style. And what I love the most about this one is that it's extremely soft. Like, you can see that the material is very full, you know, it's not one that's just kind of like a bit like weirdish and, you know, just like very thin. And this one is definitely a very full material. I would say that the background or the base rest of it has kind of like an eggish yellowish tone to it, but it's definitely so beautiful. I love like the design here. As I said, it's a very like kind of like special t-shirt, like I haven't seen many of them, but yeah, I really love this one. I styled it here with a pair of like jeans, you know, just having kind of like that oversized look, but I feel that you can wear this in so many different ways, and I think it's a very nice staple to have. So yeah, I really love this one, and as I said, I got this in a size M, so just kind of like keep that in mind if you are maybe wanting, I don't know, more fitting style or a more oversized style. I got kind of like the middle one, so you guys can then decide what size fits the best for you. I got a pair of trousers, and these ones are also very good. I was definitely like looking forward to this pair of like black pants. They have a very beautiful like straight style. They're also, I would say, long-legged, but not like the size or the length of the other I would say beigey or yellowish trousers that I showed you guys before. They come more of a normal, I would say, straight-legged trousers. They're also like very thick, and they kind of like, they're not flowy, they fit more like in a more, I would say, rigider way, but I definitely really like them. They have, or especially the part that I love the most, are these very beautiful details on the pockets. They have kind of like the straight pockets that I personally like in trousers. As I said, they come in a very simple black color. I got them in a size S. To be honest, I might maybe have gotten here a little bit of the wrong size. I would have maybe preferred a size even smaller, but that's just not problematic because, you know, I like baggy clothes generally, so I can definitely make them work, but I feel that like maybe an extra S would have been like a greater choice, so keep that in mind if you're thinking of ordering them. But they are so beautiful. They have also like these beautiful details on the back, like with one side having like kind of like this pocket and the other one having one without, so that's just like really beautiful. And that's the thing that I love the most about Simple Retro, because they kind of like incorporate these very beautiful details in their clothes just to make them a little bit more special. But something that I always say about them, and that continues to impress me and to surprise me every time, is just their quality. Like you can also see this in these pants, for example, that they are just so full and just such a nice quality of pants, and that's just something that you definitely need to take into account. Of course, this is a brand that doesn't have the normal standard retail prices of like H&M and similar brands, but I feel that they compensate that so well with the quality of their clothes that I feel that it's just like so worth it to actually order something from them. Alright guys, the star of this haul and the piece that surprised me the most and that I was also maybe expecting the most was this very beautiful trench coat. You know that I am a big fan personally of trench coats, but trench coats are just like the main thing that you need to have when it comes to the fall season, or also just like those like first months of winter. I feel like trench coats are just so versatile. You guys know that I have like my brown trench coat, which I have had now for a couple of years, and I'd actually been in the lookout for a coat or a trench coat that had kind of like a whitish color. I might have mentioned that before also like in my videos, and I was extremely lucky to get like this trench coat because it is just so perfect. I cannot say enough good words for this trench coat, and trust me, I am very picky when it comes to coats because I don't like to just have coats in my closet. First, mostly because it takes so much space and I just don't want to have stuff that I'm not going to wear. So I was extremely happy when I tried this on, and I was like, okay, this fits perfectly and is exactly what I was envisioning. It is definitely very similar to my other trench coat, which was also a plus for me because I know the style that I like in trench coats, and this one was also just so perfect. It has this very beautiful like back details, it has this very beautiful button details, you can tie it around your waist, very beautiful like belt, and it's just like also kind of like flowish but also not extremely flowy. It's a bit more like rigid, which means that it's a bit like fuller, and it will also keep you much warmer. But I really love this, guys. You know, it has like this very beautiful like inner lining, which will definitely keep you also very warm. It has this very beautiful like whitish grayish tones, maybe if I can describe it that way, and it just fits perfectly. I got this in the size extra S, which is my usual size for coats and for trench coats, and as I said, like there is never a problem with their sizing. I really love it. I cannot really say enough good words for them, and the only thing that I can say is that if you are looking for a trench coat and you don't know what to get, and if you're not sure about the quality of something, I would definitely suggest you to get this coat, because I am personally very impressed by it, and I feel that this is going to be now in my closet for a very long time, and that's the purpose of investing in a coat or in a trench coat, is to maybe spend a bit more money, but you know that you're going to get a quality that is going to last you for a very long time, and I feel like this will do this job perfectly, and I am extremely excited to add this into my closet, and I know that I'm gonna start wearing this immediately because it's just so perfect, and especially now for this weather, it's just the greatest addition ever. So we'll definitely recommend this to you guys very highly. As I said, I got this in the size extra S, and you will find it linked down below. Next, I got an accessory, and it's this very beautiful, gorgeous black bag. I definitely am a little bit guilty, because you guys know that I have enough black bags in my closet, but you know, it's just never enough. I feel like it's really never enough, and this one is such a beauty. It's really like a classy bag that I can just wear also for more formal events. You can wear this to the office. You can also just definitely wear this if you're just going out to do random stuff, but I just feel this to be so beautiful. And the part that impressed me the most, it's kind of its sturdiness. It's just so beautiful. It can also just sit like that on the table. It has this very beautiful golden details here to open it up, and it also comes with a zip inside to kind of just have everything secured. I really love that it's a very beautiful clutch bag. As I said, very classy. It reminds me kind of of these 80s or 70s bag, and it's just extremely beautiful. It has kind of a rather shorter, I would say, kind of beltish thing, but this you can also expand a little bit, so I find that to be also very versatile. But you know, this is just something that you can wear kind of with everything in your closet. Even with what I'm wearing right now, I can just style this very easily. So I find that to be very important, especially in the bags that I have right now in my closet. So yeah, I was definitely very impressed by this one. So beautiful that I know for sure that I'm gonna wear this a lot, because it just talks so much to my style. And you know, I love a black bag, because black bags are just the bags that you don't have to think much before going out. So yeah, really love this one. We'll also link this down below. Alright guys, the next piece is also a very beautiful classy piece, which I personally love, and I wear them so much. I'm actually wearing one right now, and are these turtlenecks that are not very thick. I love these ones because I find them so versatile. And for example, this one, especially these ones that come in blackish or more beigey and neutral tones, I can combine them just so easily, for example with a blazer on top. And that was the purpose I had in my mind before ordering this one, just to wear this with a blazer also to the office and so on. And I really love this one. It comes kind of in a little bit of a stretchy fabric. It has this very beautiful brown details at the bottoms and at the sleeves, or the bottom of the sleeves. And you know, it's it's very beautiful, milkish and you know, yellowish color. Super comfortable, not itchy at all, and it just fits perfectly. I got this in the size S, and I really loved it. It fits perfectly. As I said, when I opened it, I thought it was a little bit longish, I would say, but actually when I wore this, it was just fitting that perfectly. You also have a little bit more room to tuck it in, and you're just not gonna have to worry if it's going to come out or not. So yeah, I really love this one. You know, very versatile, as I said, especially with a blazer on top, but also just with a trench coat for the rather warmer days. But yeah, really love this one. You can also find this down below. Alright guys, the last piece of this haul is this very beautiful sweatshirt. I definitely also wanted to give a try to their kind of more homeware-ish type of clothes that they have on their website. So I ordered this sweatshirt that comes in this very beautiful grayish color. What I liked about it the most is kind of this logo here that says simple retro, but it's just gives that kind of a very vintagey feeling to it. I don't know about you guys, but I love, for example, finding this very old sweatshirt sometimes, and just kind of wearing them also for my everyday life. And this one just kind of reminds me of that. It has kind of this zip element here, or zip detail on the opening, which makes it easier to either put it up and wear it kind of as a turtleneck, or you can just leave it open for a kind of more casual look. But I really loved it. It's extremely soft as well, so it's definitely one of those sweatshirts that you want to keep on at all all the time because it's just so soft and it keeps you like warm and it's just cozy. So yeah, I really love this one. I got this in a size M because for me, when I'm at home, I definitely want to be very cozy and comfortable, so I definitely go for the more baggy and oversized clothes. So keep that in mind if you are thinking of ordering this one, that I just went kind of for the more oversized look, but you can definitely like find maybe another size that is more like fitting to your personal style. But really love this one. Can only recommend it because it's extremely soft and extremely warm at the same time. Alright guys, so this was my simple retro haul. I would like to thank them once again for collaborating with me again on the second video. You can also check out my first video that I collaborated with them. I also showed there some extremely amazing pieces that I have also worn the past year, and it's just like so nice. As I said, I am extremely excited when I get to collaborate with brands that I believe in and I personally support them, so I am definitely like extremely excited for this video. Thank you again, Simple Retro. Don't forget that with my code NADIA10 you can also get 10% off on their website. They have their beautiful like pre-fall collection out as well, which has some of the pieces that I showed you guys, so keep that in mind and go check them out and maybe order something if you like. But yeah, thank you again for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next week with another video. Bye!